Hey, what's up? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ty. Before I get into my topic today, I just want to briefly go over what's been happening over the past 2 weeks or so. So basically, one morning I got a call saying that my brother's mom had passed. Immediately I was just trying to figure out exactly what to do, and I knew that I was gonna go and see him. I just was trying to figure out the time. So basically, I took off that Thursday, and I went to go see him. I'm extremely glad I got that opportunity because, although through this hard time that he's going through, we were able to rejoice and we were able to have a great time for the entire time that I was there. On top of that, I got to see some of my family I don't get to see very often, which I'm extremely appreciative. Extremely appreciative. You know what I'm trying to say. While I was there, I got a chance to meet up with my cousin Shatora, who also has a YouTube channel, and we made an extremely funny video that you should definitely go check out. I'll leave her link below. Her YouTube channel name is Tora Travels. Should definitely go check that out. Have a good laugh. Yeah. Also got a chance to see my dad, who I do not get to see often at all. I live in Georgia. All the rest of my dad's family lives in New York, so I get to see them just whenever I go visit. I got a chance to see them, which I was extremely happy got to see them. I also got a chance to see my little brother, who I hadn't seen him since he was 2 years old, and I was in 5th grade at the time. So seeing him really, really touched my heart, and I was extremely happy because, for him to be away from me for so long, it was nice that he mentally was able to accept me in, being that we spent so much time away from each other, and that was super, super impactful for me. I really, really enjoyed that, and just being able to see him and see how he's growing. He's grown into, a man, and he has some talent. Along with my other brothers and sisters, I got a chance to see them as well. It is so great to see them every single time because I see how they grow, I see how they're maturing, and I can tell that every time I go there, like, they're looking for that figure, just someone positive to look up to, and that's what I'm doing. I'm working on that. I'm in the process of getting my career to where I need to be to help them realize that whatever you want to do in life, it is achievable, and that's just what I want to put on them. I just want to let them know that. And I love them so much, On top of that, I got the opportunity to see my grandmother, who I love dearly. I don't know what I would do without her. It was a pleasure seeing her because I got to see her, my grandfather. I didn't get to really talk to him as much, but I seen him. And then my aunt. We had such a great conversation. Me, her, my aunt, my grandmother, and my brother had such a powerful conversation about topics that are extremely important, that I really, really, really feel like they need to be, pushed out to the world, ways that we can better each other and better the family, better our communities, help show people that, reaching your goals is possible, whatever they are, we want to just put out nothing but positivity and good vibes into the world, and that's all we're here. Now, switching gears, okay, I do want to get into my topic about expectations, all right? So how I feel about expectations, nowadays we have a lot of people that just want to do something for you just so that way they can hold something over your head or have something to just hold against you. And that can be extremely annoying, but for the people that actually do things out of their heart, they may think that they do not have expectations, but deeply, I feel like there's a point where you just have to deeply accept having low expectations. You have to say it to yourself, and I feel like you have to really want that to be something that you have about yourself. And the reason why I say that is because just human nature would make us want to feel like they owe us something, or we should get something in return, when truly, if you are truly a giving person, you after you do whatever it is that you're doing for someone, you just should just forget about it. Let let your Most High take care of whatever you're gonna get on the back end. And just know that whatever blessing that's gonna come your way is gonna be 10 times better than the things that you're doing. You know, you just have to continue being a good person. And then I feel like everything, I feel like the universe will take care of the rest, you know. Your higher power in the universe will definitely just take care of the rest in terms of giving you back whatever you put out. And I feel like that is just one of the keys to having maybe less stress, you know, to being happier, you know, to not hold grudges against people. Because I can tell you right now, like, holding grudges, like, it takes more energy to be negative than it does to be positive. I mean, smiling is natural, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would you want to have something that's gonna tear that from you, you know? I feel like, you know, if we can all practice, you know, just having those lower expectations, then maybe our daily path, our daily walk wouldn't be so hard. Because, you know, if you gave someone a ride to work, you know, don't always expect them to give you money. I mean, all right, you know, if you're going out of your way, you know what I'm saying, I can understand that. But I mean, like, if it's on the way, you know what I mean, don't always expect for someone to give you money. I mean, like, it's gonna be nice if they give it to you, but at the same time, it's like you're doing that out of the goodness of your heart. You know what I'm saying? Let your blessings come on the back end. It doesn't have to come from that person, because, you know, you could be so focused on getting whatever it is that you expect from this person, when you don't even realize that your blessing from blessing 10 other people is gonna come in such a powerful way that it's gonna move a mountain in your life that you would have never even expected. You know what I'm saying? So do things out of the goodness of your heart, and just don't always expect for someone to, you know, pay you back. Another thing I want to talk about is relationships. I feel like in relationships, expectations are held extremely high, and that can be some of the failures to some of our relationships, you know. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not an expert in relationships, you know, but it's just the way the mind works sometimes, and those expectations, you know, you feel like you're always going to be the one to do something for that other person. I feel like in a relationship, for it to be successful, you both have to give 100%. It has to be 50-50. I feel like that is the equivalent to a relationship for it to be a successful relationship. But if you are a natural giving person, or if you're in the process of changing that about yourself, that you want to be a giving person, don't stop that. But realize when you're trying to get someone to see something, or you feel like you're being taken advantage of course, pull away, of course. But don't stop being that good person, and don't let that one person in that relationship, just because they may take advantage of it, doesn't mean that the next person will. Don't carry your burdens from one place to another, because you don't know what that next opportunity is going to bring you. Because I feel like every time we meet a different person is a new opportunity. We just got to figure out what it is. We got to figure out what can they do for our life, and what can you do for their life, honestly. You know, because not everyone that are put into our lives are actually meant to do something for us. We're also meant to teach others, so that way we can teach ourselves. Life is our biggest teacher. Another thing I want to get into is, you know, our children. Again, I don't want anyone to take offense to this. I don't have any kids myself, but again, it's just how the mind works. So children, basically, you know, we have to find a way to implement the right things to put into their mind. Because, you know, a lot of parents are surprised sometimes, and people are surprised in general, you know, at the things that kids learn, and the things that their mind processes. But you got to understand that you can't expect for someone to know anything different than what you teach them, you know. And then with a mind so young that's looking for things to grasp, you have to make sure that you're feeding that mind the right thing. You know, so it's not a sense of having kids or not. It's just knowing the things that, it's just knowing the things that, you know, we can do to have a good kid. You know, you want a good kid, teach them good habits. That's the thing, you know. If we want good things to happen, implant good seeds. You can't be surprised when kids go out in the world and saying or doing certain things that they learn from home. The foundation of everything, you know, because I feel like as a child, you know, they may learn things from school. Like, of course, that's gonna come. They're gonna learn things from school at all times, but the foundation, the learning is coming from, is gonna overpower everything else. You know what I'm saying? So if we can learn how to just put the right information out there for everyone, then we can expect positive results. Just to wrap all of it up, I really just think that this is just a key, one of the major keys to having less stress and to being happier. Think about how happy you would feel if you are just doing something for someone out of the goodness of your heart, just because you want to. And another thing I believe in is never leaving a compliment unsaid, because you don't know how that will make someone feel. You know, as simple as just telling someone you like their shoes. Don't hate because they have nice shoes. Like, tell them like you like those, because that's gonna make them feel good. Because think about if someone random was just to walk up to you and just tell you, I like your hairstyle, I like that jacket, you have a really cool sense of style, and just walked off. Doesn't have to be anything like you're trying to get at the person. You're just telling them in a genuine way that you really like the way they put their outfit together, or you like the way they took their time to put their hair together, or you like the way they took their time to pick out the shoes that they're wearing. It just shows appreciation. That's it. It just shows appreciation, and it lets people know and that their efforts are not being wasted. You know, what if you got dressed every single day extremely nice and no one said anything to you? Just think about it. Please hit the like button below, subscribe, and come back for more. I'll see you guys later. Peace.